Hello everyone and welcome back to the Dork Side. I'm the Dork in the Road. This is all my moto camping gear and I'm going to show you how I pack it up on my Honda Africa Twin because I'm going camping tomorrow. I'm the Dork in the Road and I want to be your internet riding buddy, so please consider subscribing and don't forget to turn on those notifications. Tomorrow I'm heading out to go camping with McLovin and Duck Fan. So I've done a video where I kind of run down all my camping gear, at least my gear setup at the beginning of the year, and I'll link that for you here. But I've had some questions specifically about how I pack it all on the bike. So I'm going to walk you through that today as I do it and get ready to go camping tomorrow. And as we go, you'll also get to see any changes to the gear that I take. So I use 3 bags for my moto camping gear. I've got 2 Giant Loop Mototrekk Panniers. Those are 25-liter bags on either side of the bike. And I have a Giant Loop Tillamook dry bag that goes on top. That's a 48-liter bag. And I'm going to show you how I pack all 3 of them right now. So much stuff. This is my Giant Loop Mototrekk Pannier. I have a possibles pouch attached to the back of both of them. This one is the first aid possibles pouch. My first aid kit is in there. So it's right on the outside of the bag and easy to find if something were to happen. If we needed it quickly, it's right there. The other bag has an identical setup except it's a regular possibles pouch, and in that is all my tire changing stuff. Tire irons, extra tube, CO2, cartridges, all of that. I'm not going to get into these, but just so you know, they're on there. And that's a way to add another 8 liters of storage to these bags in particular. The other thing that's already in these bags is my toolkit and my compressor. So my compressor just goes in the bottom. It's the last thing I'm hoping I'll need, so I don't put it where I can get to it easily. I like to put the heaviest stuff I can in these side bags so they're lower and closer to the ground. But sometimes the size of things determines what goes where, because the longer stuff has to go in the Tillamook bag on top, because these 25-liter bags they aren't very wide. And if people are interested, I could go through this bag at some point, but this is just my general camping bag that I take anytime I go camping. It's got my knife, it's got all my lights, it's got my fire starting kit, some wilderness wipes, paracord, and a bunch of other stuff. And this is just a bag I got on Amazon for like 16 bucks. It's bigger actually than I thought it was going to be, and frankly this is probably too much. This has got a lot of my just in case stuff in it. There's a roll of paper towels in there, there's some toilet paper in there. So if I was going super minimalist, I wouldn't take this bag. I would just take the stuff in it out that I want. But since I'm not going super minimalist and I have the room, it's nice to have the whole thing in case I need something that's in here. So I'm going to put this in this bag. I'm going to put it in vertically like this, next to the compressor. Okay, I'm actually going to move. So the tent's going to go in the top bag, so I don't need it right here at this moment. So I can put this up here, maybe you guys can get a better look at it. In this bag with my camping bag, I'm going to put, this is my Big Agnes Q-Core insulated, which is very good to have if you're using this Diamond Park sleeping bag because it doesn't have any insulation on the bottom, so you need an insulated pad. Just like a ditty bag with all my cooking stuff in it. So plate, pot, my little stove, all my coffee stuff and all that is in here. I'm just gonna put that in here. Oh, I'm gonna put my Silky Gum Boy in here. Got room for that for sure. And then I've got a few extra clothes that I'm just gonna put on top. This trip we're going on, it's gonna be like 62 degrees when we leave, but it's supposed to get really cold overnight and be cold in the morning. So I'm bringing this Climb Inferno mid-layer jacket and pants to wear underneath my gear on the way home, and also just around camp and to sleeping because it's going to be cold. So it's a little bit more extra clothes than I like to bring, but I've got room. So I'm going to put those right on top. Giant Loop bags are nice because they have this Velcro closure. Yeah, I may have gotten overly ambitious with this. We shall see. And the nice thing about these Giant Loop bags is they're expandable, so if I don't get 3 turns here, it's still going to be fine. It just won't be like all the way waterproof, but I'm not that worried about it with this bag, because we're not going out in the rain. And obviously I'll tighten this down when I get on the bike. 25 liters of goodness, done. I'm going to do the Tillamook bag next, because most of this stuff has to go in there. A few things that can't go in the panniers because they're too big. They're too long for these panniers. So this is my little table that you've seen in videos. This is my Tusk camp chair. And then I've got my Agawam Canyon folding saw. This is too long to go in a pannier. And my tent, which I just got this new compression sack for, which obviously is not perfect and I'm going to keep tweaking it, but I'm not going to cut these extra straps off until I'm sure it's going to work. But this was almost 7 bucks, so I figured I'd give it a shot. That's all going to go in my Tillamook bag. So I actually like to stuff this Tillamook bag on the bike usually, but for demonstration purposes I'll just stuff it here and then we'll put it on the bike. So it opens at both ends, so you just only open one if you want to stuff it. This is a 48-liter bag, and it's always way more room than I need. So I just take the long items and stuff them down in here. I wish I could get some of this heavier stuff in the panniers, but I can't. Camp chair. Table. This thing, 16 bucks. Best 16 bucks I've spent on camping. I don't care if it gets ruined, because it was 16 bucks. I've gotten 3 or 4 trips out of it already. I feel like I've gotten my money's worth. My saw will fit in here, in the case even. Give it some rigidity. Oh yeah, fits easily. Easily. I still have a little room, so this is an extra blanket. It's supposed to get down to around 40. And my Diamond Park 30 has failed me in those conditions before, so I'm going to take this extra blanket. This is a neat kind of camp blanket. It's a Eddie Bauer blanket, but it's made out of the stuff they make their puffy jackets out of. So same insulation, same outer shell. So it's lightweight, compresses down, and it's pretty warm. Works really well in your sleeping bag. That'll do it. So we'll seal this up. I love this Tillamook bag. Works really well. Works great on the bike. Gonna work really good with my new Tusk racks on my Africa Twin. And yes, I know, you're gonna leave in the comments that I take too much stuff. I totally do. But I like to be comfortable, so if I have the room, I figure what the hell, I might as well take it. That's my Tillamook bag. And then this bag is for what's left, which isn't a ton. Sleeping bag, my water, and my food. Okay then, that's it. People ask, do you put your water in your side case? I often do, yeah. But I think this time I'm gonna strap this to my new rear rack because I have it. But I have plenty of times put this pack tap inside my pannier and I haven't had any problems. Put my sleeping bag in here. Fit down on the bottom. And this bag tomorrow I will fill with food, but I'm just going to put it in tonight for demonstration purposes. I'm going to have foil packets, I think. I'm going to cut up some chicken and potatoes and peppers and onions and put them in a foil packet and cook them in the fire. So that's all going to go in here and that will go down in the bag like so, leaving me plenty of room to close it up. I love all this luggage. All this giant luggage is fantastic and I would recommend it. Had great luck with it. All fully waterproof, which is nice. Let's strap this stuff on the bike. Oh, I don't have my pillow. That's what I'm missing. My Nemo pillow. Almost forgot the most important thing. My Nemo pillow. This is a great pillow. I love it. I think I might actually take some of the clothes out of the top of that other bag and put them in here. Because I have a little extra room. This is good because then my sleeping bag and my pillow are together. Honestly, I should have put these in the bottom. That would have made a lot more sense. Of course, my giant loop hat. Can't forget that. Keep that head warm. Okay, yeah, this will work better. Much more even. Yep. On the bike, let's go. Let's put her on the bike. The 2 panniers couldn't be easier. They just snap right into my Tusk pannier racks. I'll show you. Good to go. A very noisy pigeon. Cooing. Et voila. Okay, top bag. I feel like it's important to put it with the logo facing back. I don't know why. I like it to be right side up. So we're on like this. And then this bag is pretty cool how it attaches. It's got these straps. See, and it's got 4 of them. It comes with them. And you just need a mounting point, which I have here on my Tusk rack for my Africa Twin. And you just put these through their own loop, like this. And then attach it to the bag. And then when you're done, you just tighten all this down. And it'll work great. Same on this side. And I mentioned I didn't want to put this in my bag this time. I wanted to try something new. So I'm going to try to attach it to this Tusk rack. I'll put these straps through here. Hell, I could even go around this for more stability. That will totally work. Okay, that's my plan. Ta-da! And this strap will hold this on. Oh yeah, that's going nowhere. All loaded up, ready to go moto camping. If you have any questions about the setup, please feel free to leave them in the comments. And I'll put a link here to the video of the camping trip I'm going on right now as soon as it's done. Also, links to all my gear in the description. And please do not forget to be excellent to each other. Thank you.